Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Washington Commanders fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, let us talk about the current state of the Washington Commanders. It has been quite a journey over the past few seasons, with highs and lows, but what is clear is that the team is on the verge of a significant turning point. The NFC East, as always, remains one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL, packed with teams that have rich histories and passionate fan bases. But this year, the Commanders are poised to shake things up, and the recent developments suggest that they no longer just a team trying to find its footing, they becoming a legitimate contender. And this news could be the catalyst for a division-wide shakeup. Let's start with the roster. The Commanders have invested heavily in young talent, combining it with seasoned veterans, and the chemistry seems to be building up nicely. The quarterback position remains a hot topic, with Sam Howell showing promising flashes last season. Howell, who was a third-round pick in 2022, has been steadily improving, and the coaching staff's confidence in him is evident. His mobility, arm strength, and growing decision-making capacity make him a player to watch this season. The offensive line has also seen improvements, giving Howell the protection he needs to thrive, and the receiving core, led by Jahan Dotson and Curtis Samuel, is developing more chemistry with each game. But it's not just the offense that is catching attention. The defense, historically a cornerstone of the Commanders, has been revamped. The addition of key players like Chase Young, who has been working tirelessly to return to his dominant form, and the emergence of young stars like Jamin Davis and Darren Payne has made the defensive front formidable. The secondary, with Kendall Fuller and a promising rookie, Emmanuel Forbes, is also showing signs of growth. All these pieces are coming together at just the right time, and the coaching staff is emphasizing a more aggressive, versatile style of play. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Recent reports indicate that the Commanders are making a significant push in the trade market and free agency. Rumors are swirling that Washington is close to acquiring a veteran wide receiver who could immediately boost their passing game, adding depth and experience to an already talented group. There is also talk that the team is targeting a top-tier linebacker to strengthen their run defense and pass coverage, aiming to create a more balanced and unpredictable defense that can adapt to any opponent. But what is truly big, and what could be a game-changer, is the latest strategic move. Sources suggest that Washington is actively working on a plan to leverage their draft capital and cap space to make a splash before the season begins. They're eyeing a trade for a star player from a division rival, potentially a key offensive or defensive piece that could elevate the team's overall competitiveness. If this move happens, it would send shockwaves through the NFC East, signaling that the Commanders are not just content with rebuilding, they're aiming for dominance. And this is where the NFC East becomes even more intriguing. The Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, and New York Giants are all loaded with talent, but the balance of power could shift dramatically if Washington pulls off this blockbuster. The Eagles, reigning NFC champions, have been a force, but rumors say that Washington's front office is confident they can match or surpass Philly's roster with strategic additions. The Cowboys, always dangerous, might find themselves on the back foot if Washington's new acquisitions make the team more cohesive and explosive. Let's analyze the implications. If Washington succeeds in acquiring a star from within the division, it would not only boost their immediate chances, but also send a message to the entire NFC that the Commanders are back in the championship conversation with a vengeance. Their fan base has been waiting patiently, and this kind of move could ignite a new era of success. It would also put pressure on their division rivals, forcing them to respond aggressively and potentially leading to a season-long battle for supremacy. Looking at the recent history of the Commanders, there is a pattern of resilience and strategic patience. Remember the 2020 season when they narrowly missed the playoffs, and last year's encouraging improvements under head coach Ron Rivera. Rivera, who has been a steadying presence, has been emphasizing a culture of toughness, discipline, and adaptability. His leadership, combined with the team's evolving roster, makes the current moment even more promising. The franchise has been through a lot, from ownership controversies to coaching changes, but now it seems like they're finally converging on a clear path to respectability and beyond. Now, let us talk about some key players who could be pivotal this season. Chase Young's comeback from injury is one of the most anticipated storylines. If he can regain his rookie form and contribute consistently, Washington's pass rush becomes even more lethal. The addition of a veteran linebacker, as rumored, would also help in containing the Division's mobile quarterbacks, especially Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones. On offense, Howell's development is critical. If he can cut down on turnovers and improve his accuracy under pressure, the Commanders could have a potent attack that complements their tough defense. And don't forget the offensive weapons. Dotson's speed and route-running ability give Howell a reliable target, and Curtis Samuel's versatility allows them to create mismatches. Washington has also been investing in their tight end group, with Logan Thomas and a promising rookie, giving Howell more options underneath and in the red zone. All these pieces are part of a carefully crafted puzzle, and the recent rumors of strategic moves suggest that the team is actively working on completing it. Now about the division rivals, Philadelphia is still the team to beat, but the NFC East is no longer a one-horse race. The Giants, with their young core, are looking to take a leap forward, and the Cowboys have one of the most talented rosters in the league. But if Washington pulls off the rumored blockbuster, they could challenge the division hierarchy more fiercely than ever. The NFC East could become the most exciting, unpredictable division in the NFL. And that's fantastic news for the fans who love intense rivalries and high-stakes battles. Let us also consider the broader NFL landscape. The Commanders' strategic moves reflect a trend across the league. Teams are no longer just building for the future, they're reactively trying to win now. The NFL is a league of short windows, and smart teams understand that making bold moves can pay off immediately. If Washington manages to land that star player, it could be the difference between a playoff appearance and a deep postseason run. It's about creating a culture of winning, and the front office's aggressive approach demonstrates that they're serious about competing at the highest level. This season, all eyes will be on Washington. Will they pull the trigger on that blockbuster trade? Will Howell continue to develop into a franchise quarterback? Will Chase Young stay healthy and unleash his full potential? The answers to these questions could define the future of the franchise and reshape the NFC East landscape. Fans, get ready, because what's happening now is just the beginning of an exciting new chapter for the Washington Commanders. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, what we're witnessing is a team that's not only building for the present, but also positioning itself to dominate in the near future. The recent rumors, strategic moves, and the promising development of their roster suggest that the Commanders are ready to take a giant leap forward. They're hungry, they're smart, and they're motivated by a desire to reclaim their place at the top of the NFC East and the NFC as a whole. The NFL season is about to kick off, and if Washington manages to execute these plans, they could very well be the team that surprises everyone and makes a deep playoff run. The division is about to get a lot more interesting, and as fans, we should be excited about what's to come. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news.